in this wonderful city of Salem. But first, let's start off with court drama. Yesterday, Elizabeth Proctor was arrested for witchcraft, but her husband, John Proctor, disagrees with that. Later, with Sit and Chat, we'll be interviewing Mr. Danforth and Ms. Putnam. After that, we'll be showing the 39 convicted of witchcraft. And then later, with me, I'll be interviewing Mr. Reverend Hale for Signs of a Witch. So make sure you guys stay tuned for Signs of a Witch. Okay, but for right now, let's go to the weather with Sophie.
Thank you, Kasari. We might need to bundle up this weekend. In Nantucket as well as Martha's Vineyard, it's 19 degrees. You can see that we're getting warmer as we move westward. In Cape Cod and Brockington, it's 21 degrees. In Lexington, Springfield, and Greenfield, it's 25 degrees. And in Adams, it's 27 degrees. We have a cold front moving in from the Atlantic into Salem. It's going to be getting chillier all week, but don't worry, next week it will get warmer. So make sure that you're bundling up and stay tuned. This is Sophie Sonko from WKCY for the weather, and back to Kasari Adams.
25 degrees, that's crazy. But let's go to Kitty's Gabriel Celeste for court drama.
Thank you, Kasari. Victims Abigail Williams, Mercy Lewis, and Betty Paris have been bringing more and more people to justice. As of today, the number of people arrested has more than doubled since this morning. Sarah Good has been arrested for her part in witchcraft. Experts say that she's become mysteriously pregnant, which is rather odd for a woman of her age. Mary Warren and John Proctor are in there right now trying to prove her innocence. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Can I please get your comments?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. How do you feel about these Salem witch trials that are happening?
I'm very concerned about my community. It's very disturbing.
Do you feel safe?
I really do not feel safe. I can't even trust my neighbors at this point.
Do you have any kids, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
How many do you have?
I have 5 kids.
Wow, 5 kids. How do you feel about them being in this environment with all this going on?
I'm very concerned about. I can't even trust their schools or their teachers. I just don't know what to do. Like I'm trying to keep them home, but I know it's not good enough to keep them home because it's not doing them any good.
Wow, it must be very hard for you. Thank you for your comments, ma'am.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm getting something. John Proctor has just been arrested. There he goes right now.
It's that true? Tell him the truth. Elizabeth.
Well, there you have it, folks. John Proctor has just been arrested for lying about his affair with Abigail Williams. Back to you, Kasari.
Thank you for that, Kitty. So now to Jocelyn Castillo for Sit and Chat.
Thank you, Kasari Adams. Today I'm here to interview Mr. Danforth, Ms. Putnam, and one of our locals at Salem. We are here to discuss the witchcraft trials and all the rumors that have been surrounding our town lately. Just to clear a couple of things up. My first question to you all is, do you believe that these girls are really involved in the witchcraft trials? And if so, what could be their motive for, such a horrible event that we have going on right now?
I don't know what their motive would be. All I know for sure is that Rebecca Nurse killed my 7 kids. She has to be a witch. She just has to.
There's absolutely no truth to what these girls are saying. Abigail, who is the ringleader, her affair with John Proctor has motivated her to bring up such horrendous accusations, and it's completely false. I don't know how any of you guys could actually believe this.
Right. Mr. Danforth, is there anything that you'd like to say about her comment?
I would have to say that that's absolutely false, because when we brought in Elizabeth, she denied that she was having an affair with John Proctor. Therefore, that is false.
Of course she's going to deny it. She's trying to protect her husband's name. How would she not deny it?
I'm sorry, I have to get into this, but I absolutely agree with Mr. Danforth.
That's absolutely false. I don't know how these girls could control the whole city like this. It's unbelievable.
Now, Mr. Danforth, it is of my understanding that Mary Warren called her spirit upon Abigail and the rest of the girls that she leads. Is that true?
Yes, indeed. It was a personal experience that I saw it with my own eyes, and it's just something that changed my outlook. It was such a horrendous experience.
What makes you so sure that these girls are lying if the accused themselves have confessed to being involved with the witchcraft?
Of course they're going to confess. They're trying to save their own lives.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
I have a question for you. So what would be your explanation for Rebecca Nurse killing my 7 kids?
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. That's all the time we have for today. Please stay tuned for our next segment. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Jocelyn. And now to Sophie's uncle for the 39 convicted of witchcraft.
I'm at the courthouse right now, where the 39 that are convicted are about to be hanged. And there they go right now. Sad, but maybe now the citizens of Salem will sleep better in their beds, knowing that these witches aren't roaming the streets.
What would you say is the first sign to look for in a witch?
Woman who dance, odd birthmarks.
Odd birthmarks? I would never guess that.
Indeed, having a third nipple, trouble reciting their commandments.
That's what happened to John Proctor.
Precisely. Sin before, possession of poppet with needle.
That's what happened to Elizabeth Proctor.
Under the radar or under social status. Relations with known suspects.
That's what happened to Rebecca Nurse.
If they don't attend church often.
Oh, that was the Proctors.
Yes, and finally, the last one was odd behavior.
Odd behavior, that sounds familiar. Well,
Now you know what to look for. Keep these 10 signs in mind because you never know when you have a witch near you. Thank you, Reverend Hill, for coming and explaining the 10 signs of a witch with us.
It was my pleasure. As a matter of fact, the third one is third nipple.
As a matter of fact, the third one is their nipples.
Because when we brought in Abigail, it was Elizabeth.
No. That's fine.
Okay, you need.
Sorry.
Reroll.
Okay. Children, ma'am?
Yes, I have 5.
You have 5.
I have 5 kids.
Wow. Jocelyn!